So, according to the reports we are seeing on social media, the former Dome-Kwabenya MP, Adwoa Safo, is said to be doing okay after a report that hit social media of an alleged attack where she was seen wounded and being rushed to the hospital. Now, since there are so many narratives to this particular story, everything we are going to say is based on allegedly, because as it stands right now, no formal report has been brought online or to us or to the media concerning exactly what happened. Right now, it's looking like the story has 15 sides to it. The truth, one side, the other side, and then people who saw what happened. Now, per what we have on social media, it is said that yesterday there was a coronation for Nana Kristo Asafo Jr., okay, where it is said that he was being made the head for the Kristo Asafo mission, the church, okay. So according to reports, it is at this coronation that Adwoa Safo showed up, where it is reported that she started using her car to jam the gate so she can gain entrance into the premises. Mind you, this is the younger brother, the junior brother's house. And according to reports, Adwoa Safo herself and this said younger brother is like, there's some underlying factor there. So it was a surprise, or it caught them off guard, that Adwoa Safo showed up to his residence. Now, according to reports, they had already done the coronation and everything. And when Adwoa Safo started using her car, because according to reports again, it is said that she was the one driving the car, that she started using her car to jam the gate so she can gain entry into the compound, so she can stop whatever it is that they are doing, pertaining to the fact that she probably was not in agreement with all of this. Now, it is said that it is through this whole thing that from Adwoa Safo's side, this is where the whole story becomes another thing entirely, because they are saying that Adwoa Safo and her people, so she came with some personnel and all that, bodyguards and all that, and they started shooting. They started shooting into the air. And that was when the people on the younger brother's side, that is the Nana Kristo Asafo Jr., they started shooting back. From the positioning of the video, or one video we saw online, we could tell that the driver, or whoever it is that was driving Adwoa Safo's car, came forward and then went back again. And then the people on the younger brother's side kept telling them that mumbra, like come, hide, citing that they were prepared or waiting for them. Now, according to reports, like I said, the story there is plenty, is mania. We are still waiting for official reports. It is said that when they then started shooting into the air, when Adwoa Safo's people started shooting in the air, that is when the younger brother's people too, his personnel to started shooting. Yes, and it is this shooting back and forth, that is when Adwoa Safo was struck. Allegedly. That was when she was struck, and then it looked as though Charley assembly critical. Hence, she was rushed to the hospital. That is the story that, at least the media, that is what we have gathered. Now, from this point, the story is different. Now, the narrative is two, like I said, Sarah's side and then the brother Kojo's side. But those in the middle have a lot of questions. And these questions involved the fact that, how is it that the father has not been buried? No proper traditional rites, because from what we know, the father was a traditional man, and then he had his own church and movement and all that. All of that, all those processes have not been done. So how is it that you people are handing a mantle to someone to succeed him? That is question one. Two, some people are also saying, okay, Oba Ndiadie yetiasie, but he has elder brother. So how is it that the elder brother was skipped, and now it is Kojo that is now handed the mantle? Other people too are saying that this is the same Kojo that it looked as though the father parted ways with. It looked as though he was troublesome, according to social media. So it looked as though the father parted ways with him. So how is it that all of a sudden the father is no more And now it is looking like he wants to head everything. He wants to control everything. Are we missing something? Is there something we are not seeing? Is there something that is not being said? Now, some other people are also saying, if you people are telling us that, oh, you people are okay, everything is good, how is it that Sarah was not invited, was not present as the coronation of her younger brother if everything was done right? How is it that she now has to forcefully want to get entry into his residence when he is being made the successor to their father's church, or even being made the leader? So these are a lot of questions that people are asking. Now, if you ask me, the one that is seated by the side and just observing the whole thing, I genuinely think that there are a lot of underlying factors that we have not seen, we have not heard. Because since the incident occurred, we have seen different videos from the interview that was had with their family lawyer.
We understand that Adwoa Safo Kantanka has been shot. True or not?
For that one, I can't tell. And for what I know is that after the introduction of the newly appointed leader to the members, after the ceremony, they heard a very loud bang. And there are two gates, the northern gate and the southern gate. So they heard a loud bang at the southern gate. And then people were surprised. The bang came again, and then we realized that it was a car which was banging at the gate and wanted to enter. So I think there was a three bang. So she banged, and they got to realize that it was Honorable Adwoa Safo who was in the car. So since she couldn't penetrate the case through with her car, she went to the northern gate.
Where, to me, he kind of sounded biased, if you ask me. Because it looked as though he was telling a one-sided story. Like he was telling the story against Sarah. This is if you ask me. It looked as though he was trying to make it seem like, Sarah was the one who came to look for trouble. But at the end of the day, no. Why would she feel the need to do something like this if everything was done right? Because yes, from what we know, it's not just the two of them that are the man's children. Kantanka had, I think, 6 or 7 kids. So how is it that none of them were present? And then there was a successor, there was a program to make Kojo the leader. Now, from the lawyer's interview, we have also seen Osibo, where he came on live. He was talking about the whole issue of Kojo being troublesome, Kojo being a problem and all of that, and how they just want to bring a division between the children and all of that, and how the elders of the church seem as though they are corrupt, because how do you make someone a leader? Just like that, they've not buried their dad, nothing, no proper rites have been done. You people just got up and made someone a leader. To us now even see another alleged video where it is alleged that Kojo was the one who took his sister Adwoa Safo to the hospital. To another video of us seeing his the gate to his house being destroyed, saying that, this is the damage that Adwoa made with her car. To people now bringing back and analyzing Adwoa's car, because if you look at the front of the car, a car that has been used to hit a gate as strong as the gate I saw in the video, there were no physical or at least large damage to the car. So the story there, it is plenty. It is plenty. And with time, things like this will definitely get more updates. But as we stand currently, 6 individuals have been arrested. They've been arrested in the investigation that is being held. They're trying to know what happened and all of that. So 6 people have been arrested. And from the picture we see, it is looking as though they are the personnel from Kojo's side. And so the Ghana police will do their investigation and then probably report, because this is a big case. The Kantanka family, the Safo family is a big family. You understand? Like, it's equals to Daddy Lumba's family. You understand? They are for the family is for Ghana. You understand? But now, as we stand here, it's genuinely really, really sad. It's beginning to look like it is a trend that when someone who is prominent dies, we should just sit back and then watch because drama is about to unfold. And it's genuinely sad because I am of the opinion that before or when we have a prominent man or a prominent woman, before things like this happen, they have a will. They have things that they've prepared down that Omashisha to her. So are you trying to tell us that there are no wills, nothing has been said, like nothing was written, nothing was organized? Like it leaves us with a lot of questions because now it's beginning to look like once a prominent man or woman dies, it's about to go down. That is when you start seeing the family do this, Ebusapeni will say this, the children will do this and do that, and it's beginning to look very, very sad and disheartening. Especially with this one, because God forbid it, if Adwoa had passed on, if quick response wasn't if she wasn't rushed quickly to the hospital and treated quickly and she had passed on, we will not probably be having this discussion. This would have probably been another news of some misunderstanding that led to an unfortunate incident. And it's genuinely really sad because it's never that deep. It's never that deep. You can be here today and you'll be gone tomorrow. So how is it that property, money is like the main factor? The man has not even been buried. He has not. And with stories like this, different people would have different opinions, especially looking at the fact that the story is divided. One side is giving us their own, another side is giving us their own. So we are still waiting on proper investigation. So someone said, family issues, and you are saying she didn't try. I'm not sure you know why she did that. I condemn the multiple shots. Genuinely, it's never that deep. Even if she was using her car to run into the gate and all of that, that thing could have been handled differently. It could have. You people could have just seen, okay, maybe it's Adwoa, and then say, oh, Adwoa, just get down and come inside. Like, it's never that giddy. You did not have to exchange, because with the damage made to the car, from what we have seen, someone also said, I knew the lady was up to something. The way she rushed to drop her picture on social media, trying to seek public sympathy. I don't have enough evidence, but I sense a foul play from the lady's camp. An overambitious lady can do whatever it takes to win. What do you mean by overambitious? You mean a woman that knows what she wants and then knows how to stand by what she stands for? Because what do you mean by overambitious? They are all children to the man. So how is it that one person is the one who has made decisions and install himself as the leader without any proper information to the siblings or anything? Like, how do you term overambitious? Because it's beginning to look like you people, when you see something on social media, you people just analyze because, okay, you like this person more, or because maybe you are a man and I'm a woman. Like, what are you basing it off? Now, someone also said, we need the CCTV footage and all the same. Why should someone like me care about rich kids fighting for their father's inheritance? See, this is not funny. But genuinely, there has to be cameras, right? There has to be cameras. So let the police review it and then come and tell us something. Because right now, it's beginning to look like the situation with Daddy Lumba and his family, we might just have another. But this one is beginning to look like these people, they are not afraid of bloodshed. It's looking like they are not afraid. And it's really, really concerning. We could have just lost one of the best MPs that Ghana knows. Or one of the best former MPs that Dome-Kwabenya has had. Just like that, over something as trivial as this. Now, this is all the updates we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates because there's definitely going to be more. Probably the people who were arrested will definitely get updates, understanding as to why and what exactly happened. Don't forget, this is what they go on here at the Charley Studios. I'm Mimi. We'll catch you on the next one.